The Industrial Revolution commenced in the mid-1700s, and since then there has been an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This influx is responsible for the effect commonly known as global warming. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere in a process known as greenhouse effect. This has had some obvious effects on the Earth's climate, like an unusually fast increase in temperature over the last century, averaging 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit. This is an increase of a magnitude not recorded before, and this is quite alarming to scientists because an increase of 6 degrees or higher over long periods of time have been associated with some of the most significant mass extinctions held responsible for wiping out about 95% of all biodiversity.
Not only does it get warmer, but we see more extreme weather events. Welcome to the rest of our lives.
We know that the Earth has gotten hotter. We expect it will get hotter still. Okay? And the usual solution which is offered for cooling the Earth is to produce less carbon.
This problem could be thought of as an engineering problem and thus could be solved by engineering solutions.
So we try to say the question, well, what if we really were in a jam, okay, and we wanted to really cool the Earth in a hurry, okay, we didn't want to wait 40, 50 years. Is there another option, okay? And we explore scientific solutions that come under the rubric of geoengineering.
Geoengineering is defined as the artificial modification of the Earth's climate. There are two main types: solar radiation management and carbon sequestration. Solar radiation management is a new idea developed on the theoretical idea that an increase in the number of reflected particles and surfaces on the Earth increases reflectivity. This would then reduce the amount of heat absorbed by the sun and thus leads to a potential cooling of the Earth. This technique seeks to reduce the amount of sunlight hitting the Earth and thus counteracts global warming. Sunlight can be reflected back into the atmosphere in a variety of ways, including lightening of the leaves in crops and plants by selectively planting light leaf species over dark ones. Another way would be increasing the amount of reflective surfaces of built infrastructure, including buildings, roads, and other man-made structures. Marine cloud brightening is another proposed technique, and it essentially is making some clouds brighter and thus reflecting more light away from the Earth.
Carbon capture and sequestration, or CCS, captures carbon dioxide and stops it from being released into the atmosphere. CCS works by pumping the carbon dioxide through pipelines a half-mile down into the ground. It pumps it into mature oil fields where the gas is trapped between rocks and grains. The carbon dioxide is buried in through a caprock layer that is above it. Eventually, the carbon dioxide will react with natural minerals and form calcium carbonate, eliminating it from carbon dioxide form. Brightening clouds can actually lead to larger yields of crops. It could affect the rainfall, and pumping CO2 into the ground has the possibility of leaking back into the atmosphere. All in all, these methods need to be studied more to really say what is the best path to go down.